Here are some glowing crystals. Seems like those scribblings there are trying to tell me something. Maybe trying to tell me not to do something, as they are crossed out. But they have really put a lot of effort into this, it seems. So let us see what hides itself up here. This actually seemed like a head when I first entered through here. When you look at it from here, it looks like it could be the head of a dragon or something. Especially because of that eye-shaped black mark. I wonder if this person may be just dreaming all of this. What? Luminous paint? There's more paintings on the wall.
This is a drowned man's face, reflected in the moonlit waters. It can only be a dead shepherd who has come to drunk drive you home.
Behold, Damascus is taken. Damascus in mirrored writing. 22.0. Here again. Damascus. Away from being away from being a city. And something I can't make out. Shall be something keep. I cannot make out all of what is written here. I guess some people who are watching this may be able to make out what is written. This again. And it seems I will proceed to the next chapter here, maybe? No? What's this? A hospital bed? This man is most likely dreaming. This is probably the bed in which Esther died, if I am correct about that. Am I supposed to go into it? No. Doesn't seem like it. Services, Portishead, Royal something, dock. What? I can focus on where I'm looking. I can hear something. What? Now he's just down in the water here. So at least that part there was him dreaming, most likely. And I think I can see the moon up there, maybe? So is this the way out of the caves? No, I don't think this is the moon. And then it proceeds to the next chapter here. Okay, it was the exit. There are some more candles. But it does seem like someone is here. They seem to have a choice between the lit up path here and the dark path.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I?
Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Okay. There is most likely something at the end of this path which will end this story.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery, but the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn.
This is also signs from the hospital.
Sea and dispersed.
So this is most likely inside this man's head, I believe. There are things hinting to this Esther person's death in various locations. This is probably a picture. Of Esther. It's maybe his daughter. And it may also be that he is the drunk driver he was talking about. And this is, or as he said, that it has risen from his stomach. It could be formed from his feelings of guilt. These are the car parts of the car that killed her, and possibly of his car.
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. Still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Okay, this is probably right from Helen? What? Home? Around him. I believe the end of the story may be just over here. There must seem to be something here. These are bird carcasses.
From here, I can see my armada.